Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Drew Plays. We are finishing off our series of Kerbal Space Program Minmus Vacation. As you can see, we've picked up where we left off last time. We have landed on Minmus, and we're going to have some fun this episode, give a little insight into what you can do. Uh, it's a bit silliness, but if you're not having silly fun, what's the point? It's got to make the game fun. So we're going to have Drew jump out and do an EVA. He's going to bring him down, let go. Now remember, he's our pilot, so he's kind of in charge of everything. Have him come over here. He's going to give the go ahead for everybody to, if they can come out or not. I'm going to have him plant a flag. See, we're going to call this first YouTube landing we somehow survived. Okay. Go back in. We're going to have our scientists come out. She's going to EVA and do some testing. All right, we're going to have her do a surface sample. She's going to pick that up because you want surface samples all the time. I'm going to have an EVA report, and we're going to come over here. I'm going to have her hang out with pilot Drew so they can take a good crew photo for back home because nobody's going to believe they actually made it. Got to have photographic proof, right? Yep, and then we're going to head back over to the ship. We're going to have Lisa. Lisa's a scientist also. Well, Lisa was supposed to be an engineer. She's going to check on the... We're going to have an engineer here to check on everything, but since not, she can still do the checks because, all astronauts have to check everything. All astronauts have to do everybody's job, so we'll just pretend that Lisa could do everybody's job too. She's going to check on the ship. Oh, nope, she's going to face plant into it. Turn that off. Actually, I want her to come down for the picture. Whee! Come on over. Do a little screenshot. We made it. We survived. Now we're going to, and Lisa's going to go back to the ship because she's bored already. Can't keep these kids entertained anymore. So now that she's done her checks. Oh, nope. Very difficult to fly here. Right, get back in there. Drew's going to go take his nap because once he takes off, he's got to be paying attention. Hello? Oh, no, that's the flag. So he needs his rest. Get in the ship. And then we're going to go Layla's going to go on a little excursion. So we're going to show you how to fly around. Take off, give a little... We can't go that way. That's 15 kilometers away. It'll take us forever to get there. So we're going about 6.8 meters per second. That's kind of the max you want to go. It's a bit difficult to... Uh-oh. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. And that's exactly why you don't want to go any faster, because Layla could seriously hurt herself. She needs to slow down and be more careful. So we're not going to worry too much about her, because she's all right. So, oh, there's a rock over here. Let's go have a quick look at that. What's going on? I don't think we're glitching. I'm not sure what's going on here, but apparently we've found the Kraken. Doesn't know. Oh, dear. Alright, might as well back it up. Something fun. Yeah, I got you. He's old. He's forever. I don't know why, but there's one. I don't know here. Hold on, Alright, we're back. Finally figured it out. Now, was there actually something over here? Well, didn't learn my lesson the first time. Layla's going for another ride. Hopefully she survives this. Just one of those things, you gotta take it slow and steady. There is a way to do this, but I'm very uncoordinated. Alright, I think I've figured out the magic. Alright, we found a nice little sample. Put that away. See if we can take a surface sample. Pick up green sandstone. There we go. Do a little bit of sciencey things. Yep, there we go. We're going to take that for Kerbin, because as you know, scientists love rocks and more stuff. Alright, we're going to head back to the ship and head home. Hopefully Drew Kerman got enough sleep. Yeah, there we go. Now I figured it out. And keep in mind, this is the easiest planet, easiest moon / celestial body to learn how to fly on, because gravity is so low that it's very forgiving. If I try to do this on the Mun, Layla would probably be dead at this point. So it's probably a good thing we came here first. Now, if anybody wants to see anything else, please put it down in the comments, and we'll see what we can do about that. I'd love to make content that people want to see, but you know, it's hard to do that when nobody tells me what they want to see. All right, that was quick. All right, so we're going to board. We're going to close everything up and prepare to leave. So turn on SAS. We still have the engines off just to make sure we don't accidentally activate those before we're ready. Close up the solar panels and the satellite dish, I guess we'll call it, the communications dish. And then we're gonna look for the 90-degree angle. I like to go 90 degrees just because it simplifies everything. So we're gonna roll until we get to that 90 degrees. on the right. No, this is not real. You can't really do this in space. So just go with me on that. All right. So now we're looking at the apoapsis here. We want to get to about 15 kilometers above where we are, just so that we can get to a safe orbit without hitting anything. I think this one's got 7 or 8 kilometer high mountains, so I mean that's plenty. 15 kilometers. Swap back over to Drew. Oh look, Drew's awake here. He's ready to go. We're going to turn on the engines, and then we're going to throttle out of here once we get enough speed. On Minmus, it's really easy to just start turning because there's no force on anything. So we're just going to go straight to 90 degrees. We're going to close our landing gear, turn off the lights, and once we, what did I say, 15 kilometers? 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, I'm happy with that. We'll go to prograde so we're facing the right way. And then we're going to look closely and make a maneuver node. Add maneuver, come out. And that'll give us our nice orbit. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, the mouse wheel. I guess the mouse wheel makes it a bit easier. Alright, so we're going to zoom out. Now, one thing I like to do is see, we only used about 96 meters per second for that part. So I'm going to find Kerbin's that way. So we're going to see if we can just straight slingshot into Kerbin so that we can do it all in one burn. And you can tell, like I said, because gravity's so low, we can pretty close to get on a path to hit Kerman immediately, right, with little fuel. So that's a bit farther. However, I'll explain how I make that a bit easier when we get there. So in 3 minutes, we will do our burn. And it's only going to cost us 155 meters per second. We have almost 1,500 meters per second, so I over budgeted fuel. I'm wondering, I don't think it will, but I think we can try to use this same setup to go to the Mun, if anybody's interested in that, and see if I have enough fuel to land and take off. Even though it's closer, it uses more of everything. But we'll see. Whatever you guys decide is worthwhile. So I'm going to really quick fast forward this to get to our burn point. Oh, I passed it. Oh well. Oh, I didn't turn the engines up. That's okay. Normally I like to have the engines all the way up, but no big deal. It's a little bit more forgiving. That's why you gotta be careful when you fast forward. Alright, so long Minmus. It was a fun little landing. Layla decided to do some rolls and she survived. It's a good thing. Alright, so, didn't do enough. So we'll give it a little bit more. Oh, there you go. See, just a little bit more. We're going to fast forward up to here. There goes Minmus. Bye, Minmus. We're going to leave its sphere of influence. What's happening? Alright, so we can see we're now no longer in the sphere of influence of Minmus. So what I want to do is I want to get here and add a maneuver to slow down. Nope, that's to speed up. Slow down until the periapsis is a reasonable, I'm going to say 45,000 meters over Minmus. The reason I say that is because it's enough to get us into the atmosphere and use the heat shield to slow us down without us losing without us skipping past and going back out into space. And normally that's not really a big deal because we're not concerned about food or oxygen or anything. But in the real world, that's the thing. You know, time is of the essence because we don't want to kill our humans, our Kerbals. So this is just a nice safe entry. We know that outer space is 70 kilometers and higher, so I push it at about 40 kilometers to re-enter the atmosphere, and hopefully we'll do it by the light of day, but you know, not going to be able to bank on that. And right here you can see that it's 256 meters per second, which we have tons of. So we're going to just skip right to that and then see you over there. Well, messed that up. We're going to do it anyway and see what we get. I get a little impatient and I go too far, but that's alright. Which should be close enough. The other thing I didn't do is turn the engines up so it's a bit quicker. It's okay. We'll have to be more exact when we're going to other planets and going longer distances and using less fuel to be more precise. But that's why, you know, more fuel, more boosters gives me plenty of playing room. All right, what do we got? 67, so we're just barely too high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go this. I'm just going to go up a little bit until I see this number come down to 40. That'll work. All right, and now we are on a trajectory to enter the atmosphere. We're going to open the solar panels because we need power until we get there. Let's see, where's the, there it is. So we're going to fast forward with Kerbin coming into view. What happened? No. Oh, uh-oh. Alright, well that was an accidental fast. So as you can see, we're losing our light, which really sucks. But I got a plan for that. We are going to wait till we hit the atmosphere. Right before we hit the atmosphere, we're going to jettison everything so it explodes and we don't have to worry about it. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. I wonder. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're heating up. There's... I don't think you can see any of this because... Oh, we can turn the lights on. Because the YouTube makes the dark parts so dark. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to get a view. There you go. There's... Ooh, it's bouncing a lot. Oh. We're losing consciousness because there's too much G. That's interesting. Never seen that before. I guess consciousness is better than dying, but they're all still here. I can see them. No crew control. Well, it's a good thing everything's automated. We can see there's one for the books. You can see that parachute's kicked out. Everything's good. Oh, that was interesting. I'll turn off SAS. That came down pretty quick. Oh no. Lucky I noticed that. Alright, I don't suspect you guys can see anything, so we're just gonna fast forward till they land. Hopefully it's hear everything exploding. It might be on a mountain. This might all be a waste of visuals, so we'll see. Yep, it looks like we're about to land on the side of a mountain. Oh good, it didn't roll anywhere. So we're going to recover the vessel and see what all we got. There's not going to be any science points, but we made it back. And that's the end of our Minmus vacation. There's a couple of things I learned of what not to do and what to do, and see if we can do it again and make it a little bit better. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and I will talk to you all later.